الشوق يبقى في اغترابي فقير في الحياة من الصحاب ومن يأمنك يا دنيا الدواء.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام خاتم النبيين وبعد. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Peace and blessings be on all of us. It's the peace we're all looking for, aren't we? At the individual level, the family level, community level, country level, world level, with all the problems in the Middle East and Donald Trump and Netanyahu, with all the wars they are just causing. We all need peace at all levels, and that's why we greet one another with peace. We welcome to another episode of Many Religions, Uplifting Communities. We are pleased to have two important guests. We have an organization called Schools Information Academy. We have with us here the founder and co-founder. We have Benard Makanya. Welcome to the program.
Thank you.
And we have Mfanta. Welcome to the program, Mfanta.
Thank you for having me.
Well, we thank you for sacrificing your time to come to our program. Remember, this program is all about what we can do for our communities, how we can uplift our communities. You know, there was one of the presidents of America, I don't know which one, he said that, don't see what your government can do for you. You may wait forever. You rather see what you can do yourself.
JF Kennedy.
That's right.
Yeah.
So I think we are happy that you all are taking the initiative, and that's what this program is about. You know, even in our country here, you know, they wait every 5 years and we get a lot of promises and they go back and then nothing happens and they come another 5 years to us with many promises. And unless we, the communities, don't get up and do something, you know, and help ourselves, it won't happen. There's another saying that God helps those who help themselves. So I think that's why we are pleased and proud to have you all here. Now tell us more about your Schools Information Academy. From the previous interview we had with our drug, it's called Moving Nations, is it?
Yes.
There with the drug rehab people. They sort of, you all have a partnership agreement with y'all because y'all do some skills development. Let's start off with tell us about this organization, Schools, Information Academy.
Okay, good morning to you, sir, and thank you very much for having us in your show. Good morning to all our viewers. Schools Information Academy is an academy based in 84 Bougainvillea Road, Extension 4, Ebony Park in Midrand.
Midrand.
Yes. We are aimed at assisting school learners with their extra lessons because we understand that the traditional education system does not cater for all learners, unfortunately. Hence, we have the stats of approximately 40% of learners dropping out from grade 1 to grade 12. And it mostly happens between grade 10 and 12 due to teenage pregnancy, due to poor performance, and lack of support of these learners. Some of them just lose interest along the way. So we found a gap to assist them with extra lessons. Because at school, if there are 8 students, the other ones will just be neglected. Yes. Because they use them to gauge. Hence, our metric results are very good, but how many were admitted were in universities?
Yes.
So we saw a gap there. We are assisting them. Not only are we assisting them with education, but we're also assisting them with personal development because we start from grade 1 until grade 12.
You mean personal development of the student?
Of the student.
So anything else? Is that your two main core activities?
No. We also partnered with Christ-like Community Center, the gentleman that you had before us. We understand that there are those people who are suffering from drug abuse. So the rehab center helps them to be rehabilitated. Then afterwards, they bring them to us. We upskill them by helping them. My colleague will take it further as to how we assist them because we have what we call automotive repairs program that we started last year with them, and we are glad to say that we have about 22 learners that come from Lihle Community Center. So we also have extramural activities that we do with them.
With the rehab squad.
Yes, the rehab squad.
So basically, very interesting. So basically, you are providing extra tuition for learners from grade 1 to 12.
Yes,
Right
sir.
here, because if they are struggling in school, they don't do well, to try and get them to get better marks.
Yes, sir.
And so you are also doing some personal development with them as well.
Yes, sir.
And in addition to that, you are helping the drug rehab people who you're networking with them to bring them over to you to do some skills development.
That's correct.
So are you a registered NPO, or are you registered as a non-profit or a NCP? Are you?
Yes, we are registered as a company
As an NPC?
Yes, and then we are working with the NPO, which is a Lihle.
Yeah, I remember you even sent us your NCP documentation.
Yes, that
prove your bona fides there.
Yes.
Okay, so I think I'd like to start off with you, Benard. You know, for me, this is very an interesting project. You know, the previous guest we had, they were talking about, they were doing maths tuition and things. There's one of the things they do
Yes.
for the grade 10, 11, and 12. But I want to know more about your program, because this is very important. Our country, South Africa, has been rated as one of the lowest performance, our students, in numeracy and literacy, which is a fact. Our educational system is failing them. I think right now, as we are talking, I think there is moves to relook at that whole syllabus again. You know, it was changed during President Mbeki's and Kader Asmal, Minister of Education. They changed that thing from what it was, but then they went on this outcomes based, but it's not producing the kind of results that, and you are finding that's why there's a need for you to open this training, information academy of yours, School
100%.
Information Academy. I think see this program, as you may know, we are wanting to encourage the viewers who are out there. The viewers must see how they can start something. It's not only you are helping them; those are the fortunate ones coming to you. But there are so many out there who are struggling. They don't have that opportunity.
100%.
How do you start such a thing? What is the requirements? You get what I mean? What is it? If somebody listening there now, they want to start, maybe somebody in Cape Town, maybe somebody in the Transkei, listening to us, and they want to start a thing like this. What is the requirements for such a thing?
Okay, before I can dwell into that, let's just say each and every organization has what we call a vision and a mission.
Yes.
We do have a vision, but we don't have a mission. Instead, we have a commitment, because a mission is once off thingy. Mission accomplished, and then we're done with it.
Yeah.
But when you talk about commitment, you talk about an ongoing thingy,
Yes.
forever and ever. Now, our commitment is that we look into each and every learner's need. Remember, you only get to channel a learner when they get to grade 10. Only 2 years to see them for the future. That is not enough.
Yes.
So what we actually check, we check whether
You got to
are the
catch them
strengths.
before.
Yes, we check whether strength. I think countries like developed countries in Asia, like your Korea and China, that's what they do. They
Yes.
start them with skills.
Yes.
So we try to check, is this learner going to be good in doing maths and science, or accounting and economics, so to say?
Yeah.
And then from the early grades of grade
You're
5,
already directing them.
And then when you go to high school, we look for schools that will assist them to channel them the
In
right
their
way.
area of interest and expertise.
Yes,
What
because
they are proficient in.
yes, we check which school is performing well in certain subjects. Then we'll recommend to the parents to say, you can take your child to a certain school because he's good at this. It's no point to do grade 9 and then when you get to grade 10, you have to change everything. Some parents still think only maths and science are good
Right.
enough. We forget that there's also accounting, there's economics, there are other subjects that they can excel in, like your hospitality,
Yes.
hotel keeping or tourism, so to say. Those are some of the subjects that are neglected, so to say. As much as we want to focus in maths and science, we need also to take into consideration that other subjects are there not just to fill up the syllabus, but also to create a pathway for other learners. Because
in other words, what you are saying, Benard, is an important thing. Education must not just be to put information in the head, but it must be geared towards an outcomes-based.
100%.
That they, at the end of it, they know they're going to achieve something and they will be able to do something. There are how many matriculants walking can't get to varsity? How many people with already university qualifications are also walking the streets?
100%.
They can't do anything with it. So I think that's a good concept. But coming back to how, I want to come back later on about your institute, right? But I want to just, exactly, you can tell the viewers what you're doing exactly. I want to know how you go about doing it. Then we'll come later on and talk about the skills development side of it as well. We'll ask Mfanta about that. But let's talk about, again, how does somebody out there, what made you to do it? Maybe I'll ask you, by asking you this way, the viewers will know. What made you to start this thing? Where did you start it? How did you start how long are you in existence, this school of yours?
We started in 2021.
Okay, so you're about 5 years now.
Yes.
So what made you to start it, and where are you operating?
Okay, we started.
You mentioned the address, but
yes.
What I want to know is it you have a proper school or classrooms or what?
Oh no, it's not a proper school. It's a program. This that we're doing, it's actually
it's an online program.
It's a program that we're doing for the Kai, which is the Calfontaine, Allendale, and Ebony, the areas around us.
Where you do the program? How do you?
We have
you go to the schools? No.
No, we have a space where we're operating, so the schools of the area knows us.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yes,
so
yes,
what is that space? You have a hall. Where are you having this?
No. It's not a hall. It's a place that we are renting. It's a place that we are renting. Actually, we got two places that we are renting.
Right.
The other one, I think it's fit that we can have a hall on it. The other one's just a small place.
So it's like a classroom.
It's a house turned into a classroom.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a house. That's what I'm asking.
Yes.
So you got a house, and then how do you source your students? Where do the students come from? You announce it, you publicize yourself.
We have community groups like your WhatsApp group chats where we engage with parents. We also have the Kai News, Calfontaine, Allendale, and Ebony Park, as he has already elaborated, where we engage with the community to tell them that we have
on the radio.
On the radio, as well as the newspaper and via social media platforms.
Yeah. To tell them you are offering this.
Yes.
So what do you tell them? So what are you offering them? Tell me what you're telling them. What are you offering them?
We are offering extra lessons for learners from grade 1 to grade 12.
From grade 1 to grade.
Yes.
Extra lessons. You got teachers for that.
Yes, we do. We also part of teaching and learning.
Okay. So when you mean extra lessons, when does these lessons take place?
They take place right after school.
So it's going to be for the students, the school kids in the area.
In the area, even other areas like where they use transport to come. Yes, maybe let's say we can say Midrand is still part of us, but we are in the outskirts of Midrand. Ebony Park is just the location next to Tembisa. We can put it like that. So
give me an idea now of the number of students. Give me an idea of how many students are coming, how it's operating. Give me the operational side. How many students you got currently?
Okay, we currently have 34 students.
Right. What grades are they in?
And the operation side, Mr. Mfanta?
Yes, it's just a mix of them.
Right.
Those kids. Yeah, it's 34. The number. Yeah.
That's the school children.
It's the school children.
For the tuition.
Yes.
So what grades are they in?
And then it's all grades. And then we got the teachers that are like volunteers, like all of us who are volunteering there.
Good.
We also have a class of English and maths. for the small ones.
Yeah.
And then for the older ones, then start physics and maths, meaning from grade 10 to grade 12.
So you got teachers who are volunteer.
Yes.
So from
yes.
what time to what time is your class?
We open the class from 1 because the small ones come out
Earlier.
from 1:30. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, 1 up to 6 to 7 sometimes. Then depending on the work of that
So you
day.
go till a bit late.
Yes.
You mean
yes.
till 7, meaning till sunset?
Yes, until later.
Yes, mainly because some of them do extramural activities. So after school, they have to attend their rugby, their soccer, but afterwards, they can still come to us. Because previously, we had a challenge where we used to close earlier, but we didn't have room for these ones that start with their extramural activities.
Yeah.
So we just open up until that time because we are, like he said, we are volunteering and we would really like to help more and more kids.
So can I ask a question? That's good. Can I ask a question? And we'll come to the skills, motor skills will come to, we'll end with that. But I'm talking because this is very important, the school children, what you are doing. Because you are trying to find a solution for the deficiency in our school system, where it's not producing the quality standard of students we need. And that's why you're trying to help. This is what's needed. Now, I'm making a suggestion. Maybe you thought of it, but I'd like your view on this. Why can't you speak to some of the schools in the areas itself and tell the school or the church, who have a hall or classroom situation, tell the school, we did it, I'm from Durban, I did it many years ago, I'm talking about, but I only did it on a Saturday morning. We told the school we are running some adult literacy classes for those who can't read and write. And we told the principal, we want to, because the school is empty on a Saturday, we want to use your school, 1 or 2 classrooms, we are in the area. But in your case, maybe you are helping the school actually. So what is the chances of the school telling you, all right, you can come and use my 3 classrooms I'll give you after school closes. Can such a thing work? Or
Oh, all right. Oh, okay. Thank you, sir. That's a good question. Let me answer that one. We tried before.
Yeah.
But our communities are not together. So they see the vision, but they won't support that because the teachers, they want their classes closed after they are done
maybe
teaching.
the government regulation, school body.
Yes. So that's a problem that we are facing now. Even the churches, we talk to them at Ebony. They've got good land, like a big space for these activities. They are not supportive. I remember I wrote a letter to one of the churches, and then they said we are going to talk to the youth board, the members there, and then I was told that I would be called maybe after 2 weeks, and then that was last year. Up until today, that did not work. So far we pay rent on the spaces where we are working. It's not even easy for us to pay our volunteers because we put a lot of money on rent instead of maybe growing the program.
Yes.
So our communities are not helping.
They don't see the importance. Yeah. Now,
yes.
Maybe to round this up, and then we go to the motor vehicle development. To round this part of the discussion, give me some statistics on your success. How you're operating for 5 years now. So give me some feedback on from the students. From how is your success rate? How are you doing? Are you making any difference?
We are making a huge difference and impact, so to say, because we have had learners that went from primary school up until right through matric. But
through your system.
Yes. But some of them, because we have been operating for 5 years, so we cannot say all throughout from primary school or grade 1, so to say.
In other words, in the last 5 years, you've
In
been
the-
talking about
yes,
why
yes,
you are in existence.
yes. We have some that have started with us, now are doing metric. I think
doing
we
metric.
have a group of the ones that we call them our babies, because we knew them from the very young age.
When you started.
Yeah, now they are doing grade 11. And now they're starting to realize that, hey, a school is not what we used to think. It's no longer pap and milk.
Negative. They're not
Yes.
looking at it negatively.
Yes, now they understand. So we have a bit of a challenges where parents will just could pull their learners off during the course of the year and come back later, because we have 4 terms in an academic year. So the learner will come to us, do well. Second term, the parent doesn't see the need because they are doing well. And the third term they come, now we have to cover for term 2. That's where the challenge is. So we have a bit of a challenge there where we need to retain more learners.
Not consistent.
Consistency. But we have had some that have went throughout. So we also have a lot that are coming to acquire our services. So we can say we are having an impact. But the challenge, another challenge we have is that we are not the only institution that is offering the same. We have others that are doing the same. But what is special or different with us is that our interaction with the parents, because after each and every month end, we talk with the parents to say, let's have a meeting, let's have a review of this term. What happened? What happened to the learners? Are they doing well? Are they doing bad? What is it that we also take advices from our competitors, so to say what are you doing there that can work for us?
So, okay, so then you also said you do personal development, with them. So tell me, let the viewers know what you mean by personal development, what actually you do and how you go about doing that.
We pick up from the performance of the learner,
right,
to see that it's not actually intellectually related, but it's the background. Sometimes some of these kids come to our organization hungry. They don't eat. So we interact with parents. We go to the households to discuss with the parents to say, actually, this is what we need to do. You need to have more interest in your school children so that you know what they are doing and you know their strengths and their weaknesses. You check how they, like the young ones, what do they like to play with? Are they good in numbers? Do they like writing or drawing and so on and so forth? So we talk about those things to say, you can actually help in developing this child to have confidence. A child that doesn't have confidence is likely to not do well.
Yes.
So that's what we do. We interact with
you
parents.
do go and speak to the parents as well.
Yes, we do.
So what are you finding? I'm saying in the personal development, you mentioned one, hunger, because maybe they don't have breakfast and they're hungry. Do you all offer feeding scheme, or you're not in the feeding side? You're not offering that?
Unfortunately, we don't, but we interact with schools to check, because most schools do offer such
feeding
scheme, and also to check in communities. We're still trying to get donations. Hence, we came across the gentlemen that are doing the rehabilitation of those guys. So we haven't really we need sponsors, so to say.
Okay. So what other things when you say personal development, what are you picking up in these children when you say that you also focus on? You mentioned that what other challenges the children you're finding that you need to have develop them in?
Expressing themselves.
Yeah.
Saying I don't understand, or saying yes all the time. It's easy for a person to say yes. Like now you are asking me a question, but you can hear how I'm answering, whether I understand what you're talking about. So some learners would just say yes,
passive.
Yes, passive, without really understanding. So we actually don't ask them close-ended questions. We ask them open-ended questions. So to say, you say yes, but what did I say? Then you will get from there, oh, okay, this is what they understand. So instead of just focusing on vocabulary, spelling and writing, grammar, you focus on them being articulate, being able to express themselves, like debate and public speaking.
Okay, we got a few minutes left, Mfanta. Thank you for that, and keep up the good work. Tell us now about what are you doing with this motor vehicle thing and teaching these drug rehab guys. You said you have about 20 or so of them. What does that program entail? What are you teaching them? Those ones that you bring from the rehab, what are they? How are you teaching them? What are you teaching them?
Thank you, sir. We are teaching them the skills of mechanics. So we transport them from the rehab to our place. We also we get the technicians just different technicians to assist them. And then yes, that's what we do. Then I can also add maybe to say it's a struggle because all that we do is to assist the communities. Those technicians also sometimes they just come without them giving something.
When you mean technicians, you mean the ones who are going to come to train them? To
teach them there, because there we got just small things there. Because they were not, we're actually teaching them things like assembling the engines and deassembling them. So we want them to have this skill. And also, we also that.
Where do you do that? At your premises?
To one of the two that I've mentioned. It's not far from the other one.
Right.
So we're doing it there, on the other place that we're also renting.
And you mentioned, because of time, you also using videos and IT from the to teach them.
To teach them, yes.
You have a screen and an audio visual thing.
We got those things, yes. We got a screen, just that we are short of computers.
Okay.
We're short of the material. But we organize some things because we're using a screen there and also some few laptops. So this is what we need for now, because we thought since yet we don't have just things like project car. You see, there's a project car there that we also need that we don't have right now. So instead of that car, we decided to go online, and then we found that electrode challenge simulator there. So we are teaching using that one.
So at least they can see it on the screen.
So that they can diagnose a car.
Right.
Yeah, they can diagnose a car and see where is the problem.
So that's good. So what made you go into this motor thing? Why? What made you to go to do that?
Actually, when you go to the township where we are, each and every corner, there's people who handymen.
Yeah.
People who do your steel work and so on and so forth, but they are not equipped. They're just there to sell. But somebody will do them and they stand just there to sell. So we don't want them to be sellers, but we want them to do it themselves from scratch, like he said, like to know how to assemble an engine. Yes, so we actually saw an opportunity there, but now we want them to have the necessary skills. People that, we actually want them to be accredited. We're just working on the pipeline because we have a 12 months relationship with a gentleman from Christ-like Community Center. So we saw actually these people, our people in the communities, they do have the skills, but they are not accredited or they are not certified.
So
we want to go that way.
Their own business.
Their own business is 100%.
Well, okay. At least we got an idea. Y'all are trying and y'all are succeeding with the challenges that you have. I think for any viewer that is watching us now, can you give us, Brian, your contact detail? Benard, sorry.
Okay, my cell phone number is 081 34
right
111 65. Can I go again?
Yeah.
081 34 111
right
65.
5.
Yes.
And Mfanta?
060
right
69
right
23
619.
619.
Well, there you have it, viewers. Another group around here in the Johannesburg area. They are trying their best, treating the extra tuition. They are trying to do some skills development. And you, out the viewer out there, you do something in your local area. Don't wait for someone to come and help you. You need the passion. Contact them if you want to. If it's the area that you feel you want to get involved in, they will show you how to do it. We thank you, Benard, for coming in, and we thank you, Mfanta, for coming in, and you, the viewer. Till we meet again for another episode of many religions uplifting communities. Let's work together, let's hold hands together and make our country a better place. Till we meet again, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
يبقى في اغترابي فقير في الحياة من الصحاب فقير في الحياة من الصحاب ومن يأمنك يا دنيا الدواب